See, I never I guess it's weird. I think that's one thing that I can say about growing up with like pro athletes, just like around all the time. Because it's like, it wasn't like standing in line. It wasn't like pictures on the wall. It's like they're over for dinner. It's like
so casual. As professional athletes, young boys and girls look up to you. What was a moment or interaction that really inspired you?
Like when we were little, or now that we're older?
I don't know. I didn't write the questions.
Okay. I took it as like right now.
Yeah, whatever you want. Whatever you want it to be.
Well, I'll pick the little girl in me.
Oh, okay.
When the WNBA came out and, you know, they had the uniforms and the jerseys and Cynthia Cooper's shoe, Cheryl Swoop's, like, when I saw that, I was like, wow. It's so cool, like, just to see something like that and know that, you know, I felt like when I wore the shoes and when I had the jersey on, like, that's what I was going to be. So that was, like, a big inspiration.
Nice. You know, like, it's so weird. I've been in the league 11 years now, and, like, I still kind of get, like, that moment every time, like, someone asks me for their autograph. Like, especially kids, obviously. Like, little kids, when they want a picture or an autograph, like, I still, like... Even now, I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Like, never did I ever think that people were going to be asking me for my autograph, you know? Like, that didn't cross my mind. So I still, like, think it still inspires me now. Like, and, like, I'll do my best anytime, like, there's kids around and they want my autograph. Like, I'm going to go out of my way to do that because it inspires me. So.
Yeah. Mine would be like, so this one time... Well, I don't know, it's like a specific thing, but so when I came out with that article when I played for DC about being like fluid, bisexual and stuff, someone DM'd me. I've gotten a few of them from little girls, but they're like, not little girls, like a teenager, but she was like, she just thanked me for saying it and for coming out with the article. She's like, I'm bisexual, or I think I am, but like I didn't know how to tell my parents, and then I had them read your article, and they were just like super cool about it, like they accepted me, like stuff like that, so... For me, in that moment, and because I was young, I think it was my third year in the league, so I like just really appreciated that she said it, and like that I made, you know, a moment for a young girl easier than maybe it would have been like
That's awesome.
if they didn't read that article or something.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What made you do that at the time? You remember?
The article?
Yeah. Just like now that I know you, it just doesn't seem like, I don't know, something that you would be interested in doing. Just.
I don't know. I mean, I don't say no to most people anyway.
Oh.
So I think they just asked me if I wanted to do the article, and I was like, sure. And it was fairly new. When you say to like, me coming into my own.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was just.
Did it help you a lot?
I don't know.
Like, was it like more so like a personal thing that you like felt like it helped you kind of be more accepting of like where you were?
No, not
talk
really.
About it?
No, I think it was more so just like being open about it. Like for me, my whole spiel is just being like true to myself. So I felt like when they brought the opportunity to me, I was kind of just like, why not do it? I'd already told my family. I mean, the minute I had a girlfriend, I told them instantly. So it wasn't like a secret or anything at that point, but it was more just like, I don't know, why not? Like, why not talk about being fluid? Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I came out as gay or that. Yeah, so I was just like, why not come out with an article saying like it's okay to be both or just open, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. So I was just like, why not?
Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Really nice.
My inspires. I don't know if I was inspired by this moment, but like this is a moment for me that like it really like changed. It changed my attitude as far as like, so I was a little kid and like, this is about a player. I'm not going to name this player because this is somebody that we all know. But when I was really young, this player was in the WNBA and the WNBA had just got a team in Atlanta. And so I'm in like 6th grade and we're going to watch this player play. And I was really, really looking forward to meeting this person. like the little kid, like, was hyped.
Okay.
And the game ends, make our way down to the floor, wherever. Players start coming out, and I'm like trying to get this player's attention, trying to like say what's up, and literally like working their way through the crowd, and then all of a sudden like I just feel this like move. Like, I'm trying to see my family, and then like I was like tears, just like just broke my heart, like just like devastated. And so like literally from that day, like I never have like turned the kid away. I've never like said no to like a picture or an autograph, or like even the times when I really wanted to. And like I understand more now like what that player might have been feeling or experiences, because sometimes it can be overwhelming, you know, and like but like you really have to be mindful about like how you treat like these little kids like when you meet them, because like that shit hurt me, like it really did. Like I think I'm still kind of hurt by it, like, and I know this player now, and I've never told this story. No, like I envied this player for a long time. Like I started to hate this person, like literally, like because of that. I was like, bro, and that's kind of why it was hard. Like I never like looked up to anybody after that. Like it was just like, no, I'm cool.
Interesting.
So yeah.
They say you never meet your heroes, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait,
You never
really?
heard that before?
No.
Is this advice that you were
But
getting?
why do they say that?
I've heard that before.
Why do they say that?
Yeah, I've never heard this.
For that reason, like for
They
like
they're
let down.
Sometimes they're like never what you
Think they
what
are.
you think they are.
Because once you do meet them, then they're not here anymore or something.
No, like sometimes they let you down. Like, you know,
I want to dissect this statement.
you could think someone
Like you have this hero, this person that's like larger than life to you, and then you meet them and they're either rude or not what you expected. Like it breaks your heart. It's exactly like this.
Yeah.
This is why they
But the statement
this
is
a saying, like just you never meet your heroes.
because they're not actually heroes when you meet them.
Like
When you meet
everyone's a
them, they let you
human.
down. Is that what you're saying?
Because they're not actually heroes.
It's just a saying. I didn't know it was a saying, okay? Like
I want to know.
It's very possible that when you meet your hero, you could be let down.
yeah.
So it's basically like everyone is a human at the end of the day. Like you know, don't ever put somebody like above that.
Yeah.
We all like, you know, if we all get
So not
judged
hero.
by
I've never
how
called
we.
anyone my hero though.
Me either.
That's for
No?
sure.
Well,
No.
I mean, my mother, she's my hero. Like,
Yeah,
that's
same.
fair.
she can't let me down.
Man, you guys are just like so cool. They've never had heroes.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like, I met Steph Curry, like, my favorite player ever.
Or never meet your idols. You probably could substitute.
Okay,
anything
idol.
into
You can be
that
my
one.
idol too.
It's
And
all
he
the
was-
same.
Wait, okay,
like,
who's someone?
He
Okay,
was great.
You're
He
saying
didn't let me down.
You're saying we don't have heroes. Who's someone that you would like instantly be starstruck?
Mia
Or, like,
Hamm.
Who?
Mia Hamm.
What?
Wow.
Really?
I would. Who
Oh.
was it else that though? Remember when I told you I didn't know who it was until I met them?
The Seattle man, right?
Oh yeah,
Russell
Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Seattle,
Oh,
man.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Bieber.
Yeah, of course.
Dang,
But
you
that's
have a
not
lot
my
of
idol.
heroes.
He's not my hero. I just
I know,
love
it sounds
him.
weird, right? Your hero?
I just love him.
No, it doesn't sound weird. Like when I was a kid, Mia Hamm was like, there was no other way to explain
Really?
her than a hero.
Like,
really?
She was like a superwoman to me.
Really?
Yes.
So you don't have
I do
someone?
not.
Hero, I just can't get to this word.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
me
Because
too.
superhero or what? Like what? This is a normal word, you guys.
No, I'm
My hero.
dang.
Idol, like
I'm not disagreeing with the word
figure.
hero.
Like
I'm
who was
just
like
saying, I don't
a
like
human
I
being?
think, like,
that
in
you-
high school-
Now I understand.
In high school, I was
Oh,
like,
as
as a woman, you don't have
Diana
as a
Taurasi,
kid.
like, amazing.
For real.
You know? And I remember when she would play Notre Dame, we'd drive there because it was the closest thing. Like, play UConn Notre Dame, watched her in the WNBA, and then it was my first team because I got cut from Seattle and went to Phoenix the next day. So I remember, like, you know how she is. Like, everyone can tell you this story. Like, she'll walk up to you and pretend like she already knows you, you know? So I'm just like,
Yeah, she does.
hello.
Hello.
That was pretty cool.
What about you?
No, I don't think I have one. I'm
If
trying
you
to
met someone, you don't
As a
think
kid?
there's like one person. Even right now, like if you met this person, you would just be like, wow. Like,
No, I mean, there's plenty of people now. Like, I would just be excited.
Yeah.
Even when, like, Steve Nash was at our New York game, I was like, oh my god, Steve Nash. Like, I'd be, like, awkward if I met him. But, like, as a kid, I really don't think... Like, I didn't grow up with, like, posters on my wall or anything. It was just, like...
I totally did.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I was, like, an art kid. Like, I was just drawing, painting, like... I've loved America's Next Top Model. So
Tyra
it was more
Banks?
like
So any of those?
Tyra
maybe
Banks showed
Tyra Banks, but I didn't have pictures of her on my wall either.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
You know, or like animals. I had animals on my wall, like stuff like that. Like I wasn't like my family. We weren't very like we watched TV together. You know, so we didn't watch like I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of TV. It was just like I didn't know a lot of that stuff. I grew up like the whole WNBA thing. I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the league existed when I was a kid. Like, we didn't watch any sports except the Spurs versus the Nets. Like, that was it.
The one game.
Yeah, like the only game. No, when they played each other. Like, that was our favorite game. Otherwise, we didn't play. Like, we didn't really watch sports. My dad liked the Dolphins because he grew up in...
That's crazy because you're younger and you probably had access to WNBA stuff and there was probably games on TV, you know?
Especially
Yeah,
in
probably.
New York.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with sports like that.
Yeah, we had like season tickets to all of the sports.
Really?
Like, yeah, that was like my childhood. My room was literally like the Sonics, this one, the Mariners on this side, like
Wow.
posters everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
I stood in line for 4 hours when I was maybe 6 years old. Like I still remember to meet Sean Kemp just to get his autograph.
I didn't know that
Like
is-
as a 6-year-old,
Who's
like
this?
you can't think he's like a Sonic legend.
Damn. See, I never like. I guess it's weird. I think that's one thing that I can say about growing up with like pro athletes, just like around all the
Yeah,
time. Because it's
right.
like it wasn't like standing in line. It wasn't like pictures on the wall. It's like they're over for dinner. You know, it's like
So casual.
I mean, it's like, you know, so I never really got to experience that, like, oh my God, this is so and so, or like, you know, it was just like, this is like dad's friends are coming over, and like, it's like, you know, like Barry Bonds or like Mark McGuire. We're getting Christmas cards from like Sammy Sosa, and like we're like, hey, and it was just like,
Yeah,
It
do you
was
have any
like
idea who
normal.
these people are?
I know Sammy Sosa.
Oh, nice.
yeah. So it was just
I
like,
I've heard the name, but I don't know.
I don't know. So,
Even now though, we always
Right.
like are laughing at Diamond like she went to like the most famous high school or like
Yeah.
in all
Yeah.
of the world.
She'd be like, my friend's
She's
Nala
like-
from Lion King.
Yeah, like, she's like I got a
DJ
friend
Chris
here.
Brown.
Let me guess. She went to your high school. He went to your high school.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
She just knows
That's
everyone.
true. Yeah. It's very true.
I have some cool friends,
Yeah.
very successful friends. But if I met somebody, back to this question, I feel like there's somebody.
It wasn't actually a question. We made it a question.
Oh well, yeah. I think that like maybe like if there was a person that like maybe if I met them and I would just be like in awe of them, it would probably be like Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
Like I think I would really just like kind of
Yeah.
like fangirl out.
Same.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Her and Barack.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
And Oprah.
I would be like
And Oprah.
Oprah.
Oh.
And then twice actually.
And you met Dr. Jill Biden.
I did.
I'm so jealous of that
By
too.
association.
That's fine. Just been all politicians.
Yeah, really.
You have.
I mean, it's not that many. We didn't say
More
much
than
to
me.
him. We didn't talk.
I met George Bush.
What? Why you say it like that?
I met George Bush.
Because the year I went to Phoenix, they won the championship the year before. So when we played
Oh,
DC,
so you got to
I went to
go.
the White House with them.
That's cool.
And I was like,
I've never
George.
been to the White
I was thinking about that
House.
with the Seattle team. Like half the team
What's
was
it
it
like?
on the
they get
team.
to go. They get to go.
What's it like when you go? I've never been.
Just very official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was 11 years ago. It's hard to remember like exactly, but the biggest thing I remember is just shaking his hand, and it was so hot outside. We were outside for the picture. I remember, and you get to see like a lot of the rooms in the White House, and yeah.
How much
I don't
time
remember
is
much.
like with the actual president? Very little.
Probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours was like, I don't remember my first one. The second one,
How many
we won
times?
2 national championships. Yeah. So.
Barack was both.
Yeah. We like lined up. You would like be in this big room. You're just kind of like mingling, talking to each other, kind of looking around the White House, and then when it was the press conference was gonna happen, we like line up in a line, and he kind of just like walked by and like kind of says hello, says maybe a little couple extra words or not, and then we go to the press conference, and then he kind of talks and stuff. At least that's what happened when I was there, and then the one year I did the bunny thing, and that was a big thing.
What was that thing?
That was
Behind
bad.
them.
Yeah, yeah. It was so stupid.
Was
It
it
was just
bad?
like, I
You got in
couldn't
trouble?
believe the backlash I
You
got
got
for
in
that.
trouble for that?
Not trouble, fans.
Really?
They mad at you?
Backlash?
Yes.
For-
So like we
Like
did it.
disrespectful or
It was
something?
the first year I went. It was like nothing. It literally was so stupid. I'm like, I don't even do that to people. But he said it. He like joked with me.
Oh.
Like, oh, you can do it if you want. Like, so we were joking. So we were like, ha ha ha. And then they caught the picture. So then people were like, wow, Dolson's disrespecting Barack Obama, like president.
Oh, Lord.
Like,
Wow.
I did. I kept
me to do
saying
it.
that. I was like, anytime people asked after that too, they were like, oh, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, he's literally turned around and said, like,
That's
as a
annoying.
joke, you guys can
That's
do
so
it.
You should have made a statement after that on your behalf.
I mean,
That's
I actually
I think he
right.
has other things to worry about. A few
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah. And then the second year I went, I slipped. I fell off the stage and then I fell. Or I almost fell. I like, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
picture of that too.
There is?
Yeah, they said it was in the West Wing too.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Way to make it
Memories.
memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make the most of it.
Right.